My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Ares and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gelsira Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign. Are we recording?
Yep. Ready for...
Deborah's Diary.
Beat me to it.
Dear Diary, in our last episode, Neith and Athena head into the woods for a little friendly hunting competition. Neith shoots 2 turkeys, catches 8 pheasants and vines after finally using magic.
Nice.
Crazy. And she gets 2 ducks. Ares and Gelsira go out to Adani's, with Ares being a reverse cheetah and Gelsira bringing along 32 wolves. Adani sees all of this, gets scared, and stabs Cat Gelsira. Adani is mauled by 32 wolves and an inverse cheetah. Gelsira turns into a giant ape to help Ares fight a dragon, aka she is now a 50-foot King Kong. And they fight the dragon. Pow, 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 pow. Ares gets bitten by the dragon after being... I cannot read this word. I think it starts with a P. After being something. Gelsira beats it to death. And Ari and Electo are flying to Aspasia. So let's see if our heroes can finally come back together as one party in this episode of Some Would Play. Thanks.
Can't remember where I put him for now. Oh well.
Do I have to be disappointed in you?
I'll find him later.
Okay.
They're somewhere.
I thought you loved me.
I do love you.
Were you going to do something about the Adani situation now, or is that going to be later?
The sooner the better.
Okay.
But I need...
Oh, I remember where they are.
What did you do with Adani before you went to get the dragon, by the way? I can't remember.
I put her in her bed.
Oh, okay.
That way the wildlife didn't eat her.
Mm-hmm. But I need diamonds worth at least 25,000 GP.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You hadn't gone to investigate the dragon's horde yet.
Not yet. We just killed the dragon.
Since we left off with you and Ares, I think now would be an adequate time for you to go look for a dragon's horde in the cave.
Hey, Ares, do you want to go deeper into the cave and look for the dragon's horde?
No, I'm going to butcher this thing and take it back to the farm.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see what the dragon horde has.
Have at it.
So I unwild shape, and I cast produce flame, and I just have it in my hand just to illuminate the cave, and I just walk inside and just see what I see.
As you walk in, you hear gross cutting and slashing sounds as Ares begins carving up the dragon. Yum.
I keep walking.
And you will find a pretty tall cave, probably about 30 feet tall, with twists and turns, skulls and bones of animals and people that have been eaten by the dragon.
Dragon food.
And you can eventually find your way to, the official den of the dragon. There's no other creatures in this cave, obviously, because it was a dragon's cave, of course. And you can find your way to where it would rest and find its horde.
Okay, I go to investigate the horde.
And you find lots of gold, various gems, lots of garnet and topazes and sapphires and diamonds and mounds and mounds of riches, gold, treasure, things of that nature. Everything shiny that a dragon would thoroughly enjoy. And a lot of it looks like it's sitting in pools of venom or poison.
Ah, gross.
Because the dragon breathed all over it to protect their horde.
What's it smell like in there?
Smells a lot like stale air,
Not bad.
dragon fecal matter,
Gross.
rotting flesh.
Okay, it's getting bad.
There's not a lot of fresh air that comes in through here. There's green, noxious clouds that are rising up from the pools of poison and acid laying all over the floor.
Sounds awful.
It probably smells like what I would imagine the elephant's graveyard would smell like from the animated Lion King.
Well, I don't want to stick around very long in this terrible place, but I'm trying to find a diamond.
You can find various diamonds.
Yeah.
I take everything I can.
Oh, fuck yeah. You got a bag of holding, right? How much is it?
Are you taking just the diamonds?
I'm taking just the diamonds.
Okay. You're going to leave all the rest of the gold and stuff behind?
I think I'm going to come back here later
There you go.
with Ari and his bag of holding.
There you go.
Like a door.
Because I don't want to stick around here for too long. I just want to get what I need to bring back Adani.
Sure. How many diamonds are you going to take?
Say 1,000. Million. Say a million. Say it'll count to 1,000,000.
I'm going to take 10 of them.
10 diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Million.
10 million.
There isn't 10 million diamonds in here.
But
And at least a pocket full, right? I mean, come on. What
I do kind of want to guard this place,
do you
though,
have pockets?
to make sure that like nobody else can come in and take the horde in the meantime.
And how do
Not
you
Eugene,
plan
yeah.
on how do you plan on doing that?
So I'm going to wild shape into a giant spider. And then on my way out, just weave webs
All right.
between here and the entrance,
All right, sounds good.
just to keep, to scare people
Ooh, as
away.
a giant spider, you could eat a bunch of diamonds. Take them out that way. What if you just like didn't not to sell them, but like you could like put them all over your outfit as like rhinestones, but diamonds. So way cooler. And then everyone would cower at your feet and lick your shoes. Probably, it'd probably lick your shoes. Your shoes would get very shiny from being licked. I would imagine if you were covered in diamonds.
While I'm here, I'm just thinking like, ooh, I can't wait to come back here with Ari and Neith.
It'll be fun or gross.
But just because of how terrible this place is, I'm like, I just want to get the diamonds and get
Get
out.
your 10 and boogie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you collect your diamonds and you make your way out. You easily find your way out of the cave. You see half of a dragon there, half of its bone, half of its meat, and Ares has fucked right off. You can presume he's going back to the farm.
I would like to go back to Adani's.
Sure.
Just for fun, I wild shape into a giant eagle and fly there.
Oh, well, if you fly there, you're going to get there in no time flat.
I love being a druid, especially level 20.
Sounds fun. You're just flying like an eagle. Are you imagining it? Are you like being the wind?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun to have wings and fly. Dope as shit. I'd have to lose a ton of weight or I'd never be able to take off.
What are you going to do now that you're back at Adani's with your hand full of diamonds?
Hell yeah. Take Adani out to dinner.
I'm going to take dead
Adani's
Adani out
going
to
to
dinner.
be dinner.
Oh yeah, she's dead, isn't she? I
Yeah,
wrote that
she's
down, but I
dead.
thought maybe
She's
I
dead
was
as
fucking
fuck.
around with myself.
She got her head crunched,
Yeah.
and she got mauled by 32 wolves.
32.
Oh, I wrote Jelly kills Adani. So that's why
Jelly
maybe
didn't
that
kill
didn't-
Adani.
Maybe that
I mean,
didn't happen.
you brought the wolves.
Oh, that's why I wrote Jelly killed Adani.
You brought the wolves.
And I brought the god. Okay.
Didn't happen.
Well,
I'm not technically wrong.
You are not.
Make an insight roll,
Who, me?
Gelsira.
I was say I'm not doing anything. I'm just fucking around over here.
I'm
Having a good time.
I guarantee you I didn't make it.
Come on.
5.
Don't say that. You don't know what the
You've
the
got
threshold
a
is.
you've got a plus 30 modifier for that though, so
Oh right, yeah.
35 is what she meant. It's pretty great
Are
insight.
you
She actually knows
a
the future.
jeweler or jewel crafter?
Mm-mm.
Have you appraised the value or worth of these diamonds? Are you going to attempt to cast a spell without knowing that you have 25,000 gold worth of diamonds? I mean, you're more than welcome to try.
Well, I've been thinking to myself, I also need holy water. So I think I'm going to have to go back to Aspasia and get that and talk to the clerics.
Make another insight roll, yeah?
Ooh, 20.
You have a tree door here at
That's
Adani's.
right.
You could very quickly get to Aspasia to A, get the diamonds appraised, and B, get the holy water quicker than Ari or Neith could probably get there.
That's right.
You could, if you play your cards right, get away with this scot-free without anybody knowing that you were responsible for the death of Adani.
Yeah, I was hoping to do this quietly without my friends knowing. At first, I was like, maybe I can take her back to the farm. And I'm like, no, I can't. I cannot do that. So, but I'm also thinking too, like, well, Ares is going back to the farm of the dragon.
Yeah.
They're going to want to know where old Joey is.
Are they?
So
Maybe.
did he take half the dragon? Is that what happened?
He took half of the dragon.
Which I'm just so very curious.
bottom half?
Okay.
The top half's got all the poison stuff.
Yeah, but like the teeth, that's good shit. But not for eating, but
Not for eating, yeah.
Hephaestus probably like those teeth.
Probably.
Okay, so
Probably the scales, shit like that.
then
Just seems like
with my insight, with my sudden, burst
sudden
of insight,
realizations.
yeah, with my epiphany there, I'm like, wait a minute.
The light bulb.
Oh, wait, I have a tree. I can get back to Aspasia right now. So, yeah, so I find that portal, and then I like to go back to Aspasia to where behind Bindy's.
You can and you do with relative ease.
Okay. I go inside Bindy's.
You don't go inside Bindy's. The doors are closed.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to teleport. I've still got a fuck ton of mushrooms, but I'm always like trying to buy mushrooms because I mean, come on.
So I'm in the back behind Bindy's then, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But the door's closed. What time is it? Midnight?
It was wasn't it afternoonish?
Yes. Bendy's having a siesta. Permanent siesta. She's dead too because of the wolves that you brought.
Okay, well, I would just like to bypass Bindy's altogether and go out into the street.
Okay. And you can.
And I do.
There are people walking up and down Main Street.
What are you shaped like?
Just jelly.
Huh. Weird choice.
And I'm thinking to myself, I need to find a jeweler. Well,
what?
Well, first I need to go to the Clerics Guild Hall to get some
Jeweler?
holy water. So that's where I want to head first.
Okay. It is not far to the Cleric Guild Hall from Bindy's.
I wonder how much they charge for holy water.
Okay, so I run to the Clerics Guild Hall, and then I go inside.
Okay. And the greeter is there. And they say, welcome back, Gelsira. Nice to see you again.
Hey, nice to see you too,
How can we help?
Cleric Greeter. Hey,
Cleric greeter. Nameless NPC.
What's up, guy?
hey, I need some holy water. Do you think you can help me out?
Yeah, absolutely. And then they pull out a vial of holy water and they set it down on the cabinet.
Thank you. I donate 10 gold pieces to the guild.
Oh, thank you. It's
You're-
very generous.
You just owe 90 more for this.
Thank you for the holy water. I'm kind of in a hurry. Could you point me to where a jeweler would be?
What do you need a jeweler for?
I'm just curious. I have some things I'm just curious to get them appraised.
Holy water and you need a jeweler?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to raise someone from the dead?
Wah, wah.
You're the Clerics Guild Hall. These are the masters of holy magic.
Maybe.
Do you have the jewels with you?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see them?
I have no reason to not trust them, so I go ahead and show them
Well,
the
and also you
diamonds.
can get more if he snatches
Right.
them, theoretically.
Oh, you would only need to use about 4.5 of these.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, get to cutting.
Okay.
Cut a diamond in half.
Okay, that's good to know.
Perfect. I hope your resurrection goes well.
Thanks.
Who'd you kill? Or who died?
Somebody out there, an old friend.
You killed an old friend?
Well, I
or an old
didn't.
friend died? An old friend died?
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you did.
My old friend died. I want to bring my old friend back.
Oh, fair enough. Best of luck.
Thank you.
You've killed an old friend. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what happened. Nail on the head.
And they go back to counting the 10 gold to put in the donation ledger or the donation box.
I just run outside and run back to Bindy's, and I run back behind her shop.
Sure.
And I go through the tree portal.
Perfect. Back to Adani's?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then you are back through your tree portal at Adani's.
And I go inside. And I hope she's still here.
Not
Bindi?
in by rats.
Adani.
Oh, in her hut? She is still there.
Okay.
She hasn't been picked at or anything by any of the wildlife.
Okay.
So you just need holy water and diamonds? That's it?
And a level 9 spell slot.
Oh.
So this actually is it's a ritual spell. It takes an hour to cast.
Takes an hour to cast.
So I lay the diamonds out in a circle around her. And then I have to touch them. So I lay my hands, and then I begin the spell.
All right, so it's going to take you an hour to cast that spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you begin your true resurrection spell, and the body vanishes, and then you hear a loud gasp and some immediate cussing outside.
I look out the window.
Oh, it's Adani, and she looks heated.
I very gingerly open the door.
As Gelsira or a crazy animal beast shape-shifted thing?
As Jelly.
Oh, okay. All right. And then as Adani hears her door open, she turns around and she looks at you and she says, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Oh, it's actually so good to see you. Oh my gosh.
I don't suppose you've seen a pack of wolves around here, have you?
No.
Unreal.
Charisma. That did not sound convincing whatsoever.
Can you commune with animals?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to somebody and see if there's or something to see if we can track down these wolves? I have a bone to pick with about 32 of them.
Let's go, champ. Let's go. Do it. Help her find the wolves. You're on a mission now. It's a side quest. Find the wolves. Did you kill them all already?
I mean, they were
you.
They were summoned.
Incredible stuff. Resummon them. Let's go. Let's commit to this lie. I love this. I love this. I need you to commit to the lie and let's take it down the rabbit hole.
or I could I'm just thinking to myself, or I could just tell her the truth and then she can kill me.
Yeah, you'll be all right. I mean, whatever. Just go see Hades. Hang out for a while.
And then we'd be even. She could just kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, also a good choice.
And also my character.
Not as funny.
One of my weaknesses, my character weakness is that my fatal flaw is I can't keep a secret.
Oh yeah.
Jelly tell.
So, even if I
Yeah, I can't wait till you tell Ari and Neith about it.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Oh, aren't
need
you?
to.
You're going to keep that secret from them, Gelsira? That you killed Adani or had a hand in it?
Maybe if I tell Adani, then I'll feel like I won't need to. Then it'll just be between us. She's probably gonna kill me, but okay, Adani. It was an accident. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
What was?
The wolves. They were my summoned wolves. We were hunting a dragon. And we were going to ask...
Why did they attack me? I'm not a dragon.
Well...
Jelly's like, I make bad choices. It's sort of my thing.
Do you remember the cat that walked up to you?
I do.
That was me. I was going to try to surprise you.
Why didn't you just walk up to me as Gelsira?
Telling you. It's your art.
I'm sorry I was weird. I'm weird.
Yeah, no, weird's not the word. Makes bad choices. How many people have you killed?
It was kind of heat of the moment. We were in a hunt with Ares actually, and we were gonna ask you to join us, and then just in the heat of the moment,
Instead we killed you.
I wasn't thinking straight, and then when you attacked me, Ares didn't know that Ares went into a fit of rage and then he went after you, and I'm
Did
so
you
sorry.
kill the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Did it have a horde?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see the horde?
I want all of
Wants
the
the
horde.
whole
Okay,
horde.
that's fine.
Dog.
All of it.
Okay.
Oh, take her there. Shopping trip.
It was actually from the horde I was able to bring you back to life because I needed some diamonds to cast my spell to bring you
I
back.
appreciate you bringing me back to life
You're welcome.
She's like,
after
owe me
you
those
inadvertently got me killed.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
diamonds. Inadvertent is kind.
I can show you to where the horde is, and then you can just take it all.
Careless.
You can point me in the direction, but you're not going to show me shit.
Okay.
I don't want you to kill me again.
I point in the direction. I'm like, it's that way.
Nice.
You should know though that there are spider webs between the cave entrance and the horde.
Okay, I'll just
I
burn
put,
them down.
Okay, I put them there.
Draw me a map.
Is there a stick?
She's got in the hut. She's got parchment. She tells you, I've got paper and writing in the hut. You can draw me a map.
Okay,
Drop
I go in the
mud
hut
anyway.
and then I take a piece of parchment and the quill and I dip it in some ink and then I put it on the little table and then I draw her the map.
Perfect.
And then
I don't ever want to see you back here ever
And
again.
then I put a big X
Ever.
on it.
If I see you here again, I will kill you.
You are not good at this.
Okay.
Okay. Be on your way.
Bye.
And don't turn around because I will put an arrow between your eyes.
Definitely turn around and blow her a kiss.
What? You should do the Hades wave.
Oh, yeah. The backhand dismissive thing.
Catch an arrow through
I'm
that
thinking to
hand.
myself, like, well, that's kind of rude. I mean, like, she's getting a whole horde out of this. Like, and I brought her back. I mean, it was just an accident.
Was she dead for like a day? Not even?
Not even a day.
Not even a,
yeah.
Not even.
I'm thinking, like, I think she's kind of overreacting a little, but but I'm not going to tell her that.
Like she's fine. Goodness.
Right?
I tell you what, let's let you get mauled by 32 wolves and a god and then see how you take it when one of your friends was responsible for your death.
I mean, if he brought me back, I'd be like, okay.
Unreal.
Adani is not.
Jelly
okay with-
refuses to learn any lessons. Anytime she does these crazy, chaotic things that like kill people, she's like, I'm not going to learn from this. Not at all.
Where are you going to head to?
I'm never going to reflect on my choices.
It's back to the farm.
Jelly,
You can take your tree door back to the farm. You got a tree door there too.
Adani has
Yeah.
banished Jelly, and she's still not going to reflect. She's like, it's fucking
Yet. Not yet.
chaotic. Bringing that kid.
Don't worry. Adani won't be living here much longer. She's going to be incredibly wealthy and she's going to move in some big fucking mansion somewhere.
Okay, good.
And she's going to become a baroness of Aspasia.
Okay,
Of Aspasia.
Yeah.
Well, she did say she doesn't want me to come here anymore. So if she's somewhere else, maybe I can go see her there.
She's going to go buy some big, huge house in Aspasia.
Nice. Okay, I walk through the door.
Because you guys wrapped up her competition, the people that were hunting her. You guys killed her, or killed the people that were hunting her.
And then Jelly killed her. Yeah.
So she's got no enemies in Aspasia anymore. She can go live and retire fat and wealthy in Aspasia.
But then Jelly can't go to Aspasia anymore.
Jelly can go to Aspasia. Adani said she doesn't want to see her back here.
Yeah, but we know what she meant.
But Adani also doesn't know how much horde is in there. There's going to be a lot.
And she's probably going to die from the fumes
Yeah,
anyway,
as I'm walking away, I'm doing the backhand wave, and I'm thinking, I bet when she sees the horde, she'll get over it.
Yeah, she probably
You
will.
probably will.
Not a
Oh,
chance.
being dead for less than a day was fine.
Mhm.
It's a shame true resurrection doesn't erase your memory.
Wish I had that spell.
Memory erasure? Is that one?
Ooh, I guess I do a feeble mind.
I know, exactly. There you go.
But I wouldn't do that. That's mean. Okay,
We could have hit her with feeble mind and then been like, dog, so here's the thing. Sorry about that. And it's totally fine, right? And she'd be like, yeah, of course, it's totally fine, I guess. Yeah.
You're going to go back to the farm?
I love that. And then
All right, we're going to transition over to Neith, who was hunting.
Oh. Okay, and I don't know how many. I haven't heard the last few
Good job.
times.
Way to resurrect her and make her incredibly wealthy so she can retire old and fat and
Good.
rich.
She deserves it.
Fat and rich.
She's been living out in those woods for a while now. Yeah. Anyway, Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, I remember. What's-her-face was destroying you in this competition.
Well, we don't know if she was or not.
Oh, no, definitely.
That's the thing is the past couple times I haven't been
She
able
wasn't
to
able
tell.
to hear it. Yeah, she
Yeah.
wasn't able to hear
By
it.
hundreds, though.
So right now I've got 2 turkeys, 8 pheasants, and 2 ducks.
She's got like 400 ducks, 600 turkeys. The genius of the hunt.
I do want to take just a little bit of time to look around. Oh, and I had like used some of my vines to create like rope to tie them all.
To tie them all
so
together.
I can get them.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay, good.
Do you have them like slung over your back?
Yeah, basically.
Fuck yeah. These little bundles of dead animals.
I mean, is this enough?
Write that down.
I've got 12 animals here.
Bundles of
It
dead.
seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot.
Who are you going to feed them to?
You guys?
You guys at the feast
Yeah.
at Kronos' farm.
Oh, and then the other gods and then the sisters and...
You know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about my 12. I'm gonna start heading back to the farm.
I mean, how many of each animal?
I've got 2 turkeys, 8 pheasants, and 2 ducks.
Probably need more animals. Doesn't seem like a lot of meat.
There's also, well, you guys don't know it yet, but there's going to be half of a dragon there too.
Yeah.
There's going to be plenty of meat.
What's up with this half a dragon? Anything fun and exciting happen during that? No? Okay.
You're going to head back to Kronos' farm?
Yep.
Excellent. So you make your way back to Kronos' farm, and you see Gelsira walking out of a tree portal, and then you hear Athena come out of the woods from behind you.
And I turn, and what does she have?
Absolutely nothing.
Unreal.
What?
She didn't kill a single thing.
Not nearly enough food, I told you.
She was fucking around the
What was all
entire
that
time
yelling about?
to keep you motivated.
You made me do all the work?
Yes, I'm a god.
Oh my God.
Why would I be doing any of the work?
I'm so glad I stopped. Or
Classic.
else you'd be like, you're taking damage because you're carrying so much that it's weakening you. Oh my gosh. I just roll my eyes and then I continue dragging all this meat back to the farm.
Well done.
Perfect.
You tracked a fair amount of game.
You know what this means, Adana?
We're eating lots of bird.
I win.
Oh, yeah, of course you do. Good job. You got more than me.
That was important to you, wasn't it?
Why
Do you
don't
feel
I-
accomplished?
I don't feel very accomplished.
I love gods.
You did learn a valuable lesson about tracking and hunting, though, yes?
Yeah.
Fared well for you then, yeah?
She's like, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
I just kind of sulk back up to the farmhouse.
I'll help you clean them if you want. You did do all the work.
Do you have like any like you just like wave your hand and
No, we get
Take 'em all.
a skinning knife and we skin them and pluck them and we cut them open and remove their organs.
is there like a special spot for that around the farm?
Find a tree stump?
Okay. We go find a tree stump.
Yeah. I don't think Kronos is going to want to slaughter the animals in his kitchen.
Yeah. No. And I start
And
chopping the heads off.
you came back at the same time she did, and you see Ares off on the other side of the stables, scaling half of a dragon, and one of Electo's sisters are with him, and they're all cleaning the dragon. It is legit half of a dragon, like the rear legs. There's no tail, but the gut, the shanks, where all the meat of the dragon would be, where none of the venom or poison sacs are in the dragon. Because nobody wants to eat that.
I run up to them.
And Ares says, welcome back.
Thanks. Thanks for taking the dragon back.
Oh, it's no problem. Thank you for killing it.
Yeah, I hope I didn't disappoint you.
No, not at all. You
Okay.
survived. The dragon didn't. Good hunt.
Good hunt. Is there any work left for me to help with?
No, but who was that woman whose head I bit off?
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the sisters says, what? Ares, you bit the head off someone? And Ares says,
Oh,
yeah, they attacked Gelsira, threw a knife right through her head. So I bit her head off, and 32 wolves mauled her to death. Do you know who that woman was?
Her name's Adani.
Adani?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of her.
Oh, she's an old friend, and I didn't intend for that to happen.
And then Ares yells out to Kronos, "Hey, Kronos, do you know who Adani is?" And Kronos
no.
stops and he says, "No, never heard of her."
Mm.
And then Athena looks at you and says, "Do you know who Adani is?"
No.
Adani?
Yeah.
I feel
Ares
like I know that name.
Ares just mentioned her.
Isn't that somebody who lives in the woods?
Yeah.
She,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's somebody that they knew.
Ares, does she still live in the woods? And Ares says, "Not anymore."
oh no.
Athena says, "Apparently not anymore."
Oh, what happened to Adani?
Ares, what happened to Adani? And Ares says, "I bit her head off after she attacked Gelsira."
Gelsira, I thought you guys were friends.
She's fine.
She's fine?
I just
Ares
heard
says?
Ares bit her head off. How is she fine?
I ate her head. How is she fine?
I brought her back.
You can bring people back from the dead? You hear this as Ares yells in excitement. You can bring people back from the dead?
Mm-hmm.
What?
And then Hades peeks his head out from the house. You can bring people back from the dead?
Mm-hmm.
And Athena says, "Your friend can bring people back from the dead?"
I get. That would have been handy before.
Sorry.
Why haven't you done that before?
I didn't have $25,000
And
worth
Ares
of
laughs
a
and begins
diamond.
cleaning the dragon. He's just talking shit and sowing discord just because he's the god of war.
I would have become a thief if you. I didn't know you could do that.
I can do it now that I have diamonds.
Got a few.
You have 5 diamonds left.
Incredible stuff.
Because the spell took 4.5, but you can't cut half of a diamond. So just the one extra just evaporated.
And you gave the rest to Adani. I said a pocket full.
No, she didn't give any diamonds to Adani. She told Adani where the
Horde
the
is
horde was.
where the rest of the diamonds are.
Yeah, but she still got 5 more.
She has 5. Yes,
That's
5.
enough for at least one more resurrection. 4 now.
Do you know how many fewer 5 is than a pocket full?
5 fewer.
Yes, 5 fewer than a pocket full. Could have had a pocket full
It's like,
at
well,
least.
I get the feeling.
could have.
Which is like 10 diamonds.
I get the feeling Adani's not going to be living in the woods much longer.
How big were these diamonds, though, for real? Like Earth human-sized diamonds? Oh, like that size diamonds? So like 5 of those it took?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Nice.
Get a pocket full of those bad boys. You're living forever.
I mean,
Just resurrect yourself.
it's not like you guys are going to need money if you overthrow
Nah. I don't need money now.
The gods at Olympus.
Yeah, I was just solely focused on getting Adani back.
But there were magic items in that horde.
Oh, there absolutely were.
Oh, you know. But it's Gelsira.
I was looking forward to exploring that horde.
Oh, you'll never get the chance.
Magic items. Dope.
You'll never, ever get the chance. Hey, but it's okay, because
It
Adani's
is.
not dead
Yeah, I mean,
anymore.
sure, whatever. It's great.
All right, so you and Athena clean all of the burbs,
Nice.
and you and Ares have successfully descaled and carved up the dragon,
Nice.
and Kronos goes out away from his house and begins to dig a big, huge fire pit, like a massive fire pit.
Nice.
Huge fire pit.
Good.
That way you guys can begin cooking dragon and birds.
Nice.
And Ari,
What
you and Electo can see Aspasia off in the distance. You are almost there.
Sweet.
What are you going to do with that pauldron?
So then we're supposed to take it back to the Cleric's Guild, maybe? Is that right? I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws. Yeah, no, we're taking it back to the Cleric's Guild.
Yep, because his armor was on a stand out there in front of the Clerics Guild Hall.
Gonna hook it up.
And you guys can fly right into Aspasia.
Skip the gates, everything. Just
Yep.
fuck this place. Woohoo.
And just and fly on in. Where would you like to fly to?
I mean, ideally, the Cleric's Guild, if
The
there's not
Clerics
some
Guild
sort
Hall
of
proper?
crazy barrier that's gonna
No, there isn't. You guys can fly right in.
clip my wings.
No, you guys can fly right in, and you can see the Clerics Guild Hall, and you see a stand of armor. Well, because you guys are up in the sky, you see a stand of armor there that's missing one pauldron.
All right, well, let's go put that pauldron on that stand. Just
Excellent.
do it. Who gives a fuck? Is there like are there people around it?
There are about there are 5 different clerics standing around it.
Standing around,
Uh-huh.
chilling.
In the if you were to put it on a compass, it would be north, northeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast, kind of like a pentacle shape.
Okay. So I guess I walk up to him and and I'm like, hey, can I put this pauldron on the thing?
No, but you can give it to us and we can put the pauldron on the stand.
Why can't I do it? Just out of curiosity. I'll definitely give it to you.
Oh, because we're in the process of casting to keep it all together and try and call a spirit back.
Oh, fair enough. Here you go.
And one of them
Like,
takes
but
it.
why?
And they put the missing pauldron back on the armor stand, and you guys see a beautiful, what looks like full plate of dragonkin, well, armor that would fit a dragonkin. And then, oh gosh, what was the head cleric chick's name? I forgot what her name was.
Oh, fuck.
Genevieve?
Genevieve
Nailed it.
comes out, and she gets into the center of the pentacle of other clerics, and they all get to their knees and begin to pray and chant. And there is a large crack in the sky that all of you can hear, even though you guys are at Kronos' farm. You aren't in Aspasia. There is a large crack, like that sounds like thunder or the sound barrier being broken, like when a plane goes Mach speed or thunder claps. And there is a huge blackish, purplish, cylindrical pillar that shoots down from the crack in the sky as the clouds part and open up, and spiraling down from the sky around the cylinder of blackish, purplish energy. It encompasses the armor in its entirety, and the armor stand is blown into bits and pieces, which is just wooden shrapnel, as a body begins to fill in from the armor, from the feet all the way up to the head. Ari, you recognize this body of scales and mass that is forming inside this armor. It looks like Martel is being brought back to life inside his suit of armor.
I get real excited, but I wait for him to finish forming before I rush in for a big old hug.
Oh, you don't want an onward moment? Do you remember that movie?
Yes.
That cartoon movie where like they start bringing back the dad, but they only get like halfway up before they mess up the spell, and so the dad's only legs.
Oh, I did not finish that movie. That was with the aliens, right? The
Spoiler.
alien boys?
What?
Wasn't it? Was that what?
It was like Dungeons and Dragons shit.
Oh, okay.
It's basically
movie
like
am I thinking of?
domesticated ogres and
Yeah,
stuff.
so-
Oh, yeah, they
They're
weren't
like
aliens.
fantasy
They were like
creatures.
ogres or stuff.
Yeah.
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 I think I saw like the first half of that movie, and that was it, and then I lost interest in it. So
Fair.
spoilers isn't going to bother me.
Spoilers.
It's okay.
They definitely don't bring their dad back. Yeah,
Oh, that's a shame.
it's rough. Heart-touching
It
moments.
is there are a lot of touching moments though.
Oh, they don't bring him back?
No,
It's a good
well, I mean,
movie.
no.
They
I
are
like that
No,
movie a lot.
absolutely worthless
'Cause,
then.
yeah.
Useless ogres.
The little one realizes that his big brother was his dad. Or,
Pretty much, yeah.
Stood in for the dad the whole time. Took him to things and taught him to drive and shit like that. And he's like, "What the fuck do I need a dad for? I didn't. I never had him.
Nice.
Got my big brother. He's been in the whole time.
Nice.
Fuck a dad."
That's a touching moment.
So he lets his big brother have the few moments they have with his dad. It's really cute.
Really cute.
Okay, sorry. You were talking
okay.
about that, and that's what I'm imagining, and I'm like, mess it up.
No, these Genevieve and these 5 clerics are not going to mess us up. These are very skilled, very high-level clerics.
But yeah, I start
In the
like
clerical
bellow laughing, like ha 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 ha, that kind of shit. I get
And
excited about what's happening.
then the blackish, purplish cylinder pillar shoots back up into the sky, and all that's left there is the swirling white energy around Martel and his armor. And then there is the energy condenses into like the center chest piece, the breastplate of the armor, and then explodes outward like a supernova. And there's no force behind it, but it feels warm and comforting, and it feels like you're waking up, or like you've been outside swimming in a cold stream and you step out onto a dry, hot bank, and you're letting just the sun dry the drops of water off of you, and then it just dissipates and falls into little golden sparkles, and there is a big ass dragonkin paladin in full plate mail standing there,
Are his eyes
looking
open?
around. Oh, yeah, his eyes are
Then
open.
I brush past the clerics and jump at him.
Oh,
While yelling, Martel!
and he catches you, and you guys hit the ground and fall, and he's like hugging you, and he's like rolling back and forth.
We're having a time.
And all of the clerics, Genevieve, all five of the six clerics, Genevieve and the five that were casting the spell, they stand up and they look at each other and they nod and they're giving each other pats on the backs and things of that nature. And Genevieve walks back into the cleric guild hall. She looks very exhausted, as do the other clerics, as Genevieve takes her leave, and then one from each direction takes its leave, with the person in the southwest direction being the last to go back into the cleric's hall, probably to go get some rest after expending as much magic as they did to bring back a body that was blasted and disintegrated into nothingness. And you guys that were at the farm see Hades walk out of the house, look towards Aspasia, and then he continues to walk and then pops open a hole in space and time. And for just a moment, you guys can see Aspasia on the other side of that hole in space and time. And you can see Ari on the ground wrestling with someone in full plate armor. Can't hear anything, but you can see it looks like Ari has tackled somebody or somebody has tackled Ari, and they're like struggling on the ground.
I'm like, oh no, Ari needs help. And then I run in the direction of that hole.
Nice. If you sprint, you can get through it.
I'm running as fast as I can.
And then you follow Hades through the hole. All right, and Hades goes through. Gelsira goes through. Are you going to stay at the farm, or are you going to go through?
I'm gonna follow Gelsira.
All right, and then if you sprint, you can just get through before it closes.
I feel like if these dorks are paying attention, we're definitely laughing while rolling around.
We can't hear
They
anything.
can't hear anything.
Right. But once you come through, I assume you'll be able to hear things.
I mean, if we're not already rushing at you.
And then you hear behind you, Ari, a tear and a pop in the air, and then you feel a cold chill run across as Hades grabs you by the back of your neck and pulls you off of Martel and tosses you to the side. Like they grab you by the back of your neck, pick you up with one arm.
Wait, scruff
and
you.
Dragonkin don't have scruff, but if he did,
Sure.
he would do that. And he tosses you to the side.
Do I see that it's Hades?
Yes, yes. Once Hades grabbed you around the neck, you knew who it was. And you guys follow through, and you see Hades pick up Ari and toss him to the side. Not like to do damage or anything, but just like to pick him up off of Martel.
All right, boss.
And with his other hand, he reaches down into the ground, and a little black greenish portal opens up, and they pull their hand through, and they pull the spirit of Martel out of the underworld where you guys have been before, and jam their fist deep into his chest. And essentially replace Martel's soul back into the body. What you were wrestling with was just a homunculus, like a soulless body.
Unreal.
So you jumped and tackled a homunculus of a soulless dragonkin in full armor.
Well, I'm an idiot. What do you want from me?
Yeah, and Hades places Martel's soul back in his body, and then the body stops moving for a moment, and then sits up, and then gets on their hands and knees, and then stands up and takes their helmet off. And there is Martel, only Martel is not the same color dragon Martel was before. He was bronze, right? I don't remember.
Bronze? Oh, fuck. I can't remember.
I can't remember what color Martel was. Either way, it's irrelevant. But Martel's scales are now all 100% silver. And his eyes are now like a deep ice blue. But it is Martel, whole and healthy. And then Martel sees you. And then he runs over to you. And then he tackles you like you tackled him.
roll
Try it
around
again.
laughing.
And Martell says, Ari!
Martell!
I found you. Wait, you found me. Yeah.
I think until a moment ago your soul was still missing, but Hades hooked it up, it looks like.
Yeah, I was still down there for a minute.
I was wrestling with like an empty thing.
Yeah, you were. Thanks for taking it easy on me.
Yeah.
And then he picks you up, he gets up, he dusts you off, and he looks around and he sees Neith, and he sees Gelsira, and then he says, hey, everybody, bring it in.
Let's go.
I run in. I hug his leg.
Yay! And then he picks you up with one of his arms because you're tiny and he's a big old dragonkin. He looks like he's probably a couple feet taller than he used to be as well. So
Couple feet?
Yeah, a couple feet. So
He is super tall
Wow.
now.
he is
Wow.
super tall. Yeah, he's like 8.5 feet tall now. So he picks you up and he hugs you and he walks over to you and he says, "Can I have a hug?"
I kind of sidestepped it.
And then he hugs you and he like hugs you guys so tight it's like getting a little bit difficult to breathe. Oh, and then he hears you do that and then he lets you go.
Thank you.
And then he lets you go too. And he says, guys, whew, the underworld sucks.
Welcome back.
Nice. Man, thank you for finding my armor.
Yeah,
That was nice.
of course.
And then Hades walks up and he's like, welcome back, Martell. Nice to have you back. And Martell says, thanks, boss. It's been a pleasure. So, what have you guys been doing?
Oh,
You know.
the use.
Killing gods.
Killing gods?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How many have you killed?
2.
How long's Martell been down? It doesn't feel like that long, right?
It's since you guys killed the necromancer, his side quest.
Oh, it's like a couple days.
A week.
It's been a long time. It's been longer than that.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably been a couple weeks. Probably a couple 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. We've been getting into it. Just yeah, we're gonna assault Olympus.
Nice.
Sort of our current deal.
I heard.
We're sort of insane. It's gonna be fun. But yeah,
It is going to be fun.
we've knocked off a couple so far.
Can I come?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a good time.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it feels like, yeah, we have a good time killing some gods.
Oh, man.
Which
hungry.
ones have we taken care of so far?
Artemis
Poseidon?
and Poseidon.
Artemis and Poseidon. We convinced Hermes to join up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as we know, we've convinced him to join up.
Yeah, keep an eye on that Hermes.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
sweet.
Ooh,
Should we eat?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
good
we go
news.
back to the farm. We're gonna eat dragon.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
hunting for dragon.
Do you got a door around here, or is Hades going to open up? Hades, you going to open up another portal to back, or are you just going to?
No, you guys
really.
can make your way back there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we
I
can go
figured that.
behind Bendy's and then take the tree portal
Oh
back.
yeah,
to the
we
farm.
can see if Bendy's in and say hi.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat a dragon.
Yeah.
There's some ducks too.
We can catch up. We'll see what you guys have been doing while me and Electo have been off looking for this armor and, kicking it old school. Doing a bit of flying. It's fun when you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Bendy's?
Bindies.
Bendy's?
Bendy's.
All right.
Bendy's.
And Martell goes and he picks his helmet up because he tossed it and threw it. He picks it up and he puts it on and he lifts the visor up so he can see out of it. He doesn't have a shield or a weapon, but that's never stopped
Yeah,
him
we
before.
can fix that.
And he starts making his way over to Bendy's.
Electo? Bendy's?
Absolutely. I'll go where you're going.
Let's go.
I'm running in that direction.
Running?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
She's got little tiny legs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm skipping.
And Martell has the gait of an 8.5 foot tall dragonkin.
Just a big dude.
I'm gonna have to fix his character sheet later.
Make him taller.
Yes.
Give him a little extra reach.
Yep. And rearrange some of his skills and abilities.
Give him the invincibility skill.
He doesn't have invincibility. That's
Okay.
not a skill.
Okay.
And
I mean,
he
a skill you've heard of.
he looks at Bendy's door and sees that it's closed. And then he looks up at the sky and he says, we'll need to give Bendy about 15 minutes. She's still napping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What's
we can't
what's
just
around
go
Bindy's?
Into her backyard?
I mean, we can. We want to see Bendy. When we say hello.
Oh.
I hope
Say
there's gonna
hello
be
to our friend Bendy.
I hope there's going to be a dragon left.
We'd like Bendy to
I hope Ares
continue
doesn't
being
eat it
our
all.
friend. Well, he might eat it all, but then we'll just go hunt another one, right? I mean, how hard can it be? How many of your own friends do you have to kill on the way to kill a dragon? It's got to be like 0, right?
And I'm like, how did he?
Certainly not
And I-
one or more.
He doesn't.
that's
Matt,
Yeah.
not Ari.
Yeah, I just sort of look at you.
But I do
Ari-
say we could just kill another one, right? I mean,
Ari doesn't
Ari
know
feels
that-
like he could kill a dragon.
that.
Wait, how would Ari
Adani
feel
died.
about killing a dragon?
Yeah. How? Well, you helped kill a dragon.
Yeah,
You killed
but
the,
I mean,
the
like,
black dragon.
yeah, I'm definitely better than a dragon, so can eat them.
Yeah, you helped kill the ancient black dragon.
Yeah, so if Ares eats all the dragon, no big deal. We got time, is what I'm saying. What's the hurry? We'll kill another dragon if you're so excited to eat dragon meat.
What should we do in that 15 minutes?
He's got the whole dragon, right?
Half.
Oh, so there's another
Martell
half
reaches
somewhere else.
into Bindy's mushroom bin, and he just starts nomming on mushrooms.
Oh my
Well,
god!
I'm not going to stop him. But they do sate you, though. That's their thing.
These are so good.
Yeah, they're great.
I haven't eaten in like
What?
a month.
What? Oh, sorry. What do they taste like to you? I am curious.
Oh, what is Martell's favorite food?
It's like a podcast interview question. What do these mushrooms
I mean,
taste like?
Martell being a dragonkin and being a paladin, to me, it tastes like fresh bread with melted butter and honey on it,
Nice.
with a side of hot, slathered, glazed quail.
Okay.
It's so good.
Sounds delightful.
It was one of my favorite meals when I was learning to be a paladin. As he's eating more mushrooms and just talking with his mouth full.
I don't-
Stems and bits are falling out of his mouth.
I say, I don't know that you need to eat all of Bindy's mushrooms, Martell.
She can grow more.
I'm sure do you know how fast she can grow them? Are
Yes.
you privy to this
Yes, I do.
information? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So this is like she'll have more tomorrow then probably.
And he says, come here, I'll tell you a
Mushrooms
secret.
grow really fast. Okay, I come close. Yeah.
The bin never empties.
Oh. That is
Oh,
pretty funny stuff. But it was also, just as an aside, it was my understanding that a mushroom would sate your hunger.
oh, it does.
You're just getting like super sated.
It tastes good, so I'm going to keep eating it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I plan on doing
You
for the
might
next
get
15 minutes.
You might get mushroom fat.
Yeah. Worth.
How many mushrooms would you have to eat before you have fat? He's gonna eat the entire bin.
The bin doesn't get empty.
I know.
It never
say that.
empties.
I was gonna like maybe go find a place to eat with Martell, but since he's having a fun time with these mushrooms, I'm now fascinated by watching him eat all the mushrooms as they never empty.
They do never empty.
So I'm just kind of like gonna hover and watch him eat the mushrooms because I don't need to eat, and like I've got my own mushrooms.
Yep.
And I certainly don't need to pig out on them. And I know that if I start eating from the bin, I'm gonna owe Bendy something. Maybe money. That's
Maybe
the best,
money.
That's the best
Maybe.
case scenario.
Yeah.
So if you guys
Worst
are going
case
to
is she
do
assigns me at
anything
West.
for the next 15 minutes, you guys are just going to wait for Bendy to wake up from her nap?
Did I ever get the lava?
No, you guys never went to
I
Apollo's
never
lair.
got the sulfur.
How tall is the building that Bendy's shop is?
It's like 10 and a half feet, 11 feet tall from tip of the roof to the ground level.
I kind of want to just go sit on the roof, like dangle my feet over the.
Ooh, how far away is the weapons maker?
Oh, not far. Not far.
I want to take a stroll to the weapons maker.
Sweet. You want to go to the weapons maker?
Yes.
You're going to sit with Martell and watch him pig out on these
Yeah, I
mushrooms?
got to see how this
What are you
goes
gonna
down.
I'm going to go to the Druids Guild Hall.
Druid's Guild Hall?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. That will do us for this episode of Some Would Play. Thanks for listening, everybody, as the party once again is going to split itself in a spaceship where there are no wrong answers. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWouldPlay. Deborah is at Sanyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Daphne is at Dafterthought, and I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.